Hello, well-being and worth family. I'm back. It is day 24, but this is episode 23 of the 53-day journey of wise women wisdom. I am sorry that I did not do day 23 on day 23 because I had a terrible, pesky, unrelenting headache and I was out for the count. I missed going live from my Mink Life Motivation talk show. I didn't do my Wellness Wednesday moment on Wednesday. And I didn't get to my 53, day 23 Wisdom Wednesday moment either. I was like, ah! And once upon a time, I think I would have thought the sky was falling because I didn't hit all three of the marks I had set up for myself that day, right? But I could not open my eyes and look at the blue screen. Maybe it's a revolt. It was my eyes revolting on how much I spend looking at a camera on a blue light. So in any case, I had the freedom to just kick back and take care of me. And coincidentally, day 23 was me finally broaching the topic of freedom. It is a big part of the 13 topics in the angel number 53. And so in order to organize 53 days of content, I made myself a Trello board, and freedom had a column, but I hadn't touched it yet. Because when I saw freedom there, I kind of shuddered and was like, oh no, here we go. And you're like, why, Andrea? Because you and I may not define freedom the same way. So that got me thinking, I think it's time for me to go define it. You know how much I love definitions, especially since I have a penchant for liking these words that don't fit in a wheelbarrow. They have many faces and, it's not straight black and white. So I was like, okay, let's start with the dictionary. And to my amazement, in my research, I found 19 different ways. 19, count them, ladies and gentlemen, 19 ways to discuss the topic, the idea, or the definition of freedom. So, that was a lot. Whew. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, what to do now? So then I said, well, angel number 53, I'm going to pick my top 8, not even half of them. How about that? It's almost half, right? To talk about freedom in the style of well-being and worth. So let's go. I have 8 little tidbits that I'm going to share the way I think, and the way I ask my business to demonstrate the idea of freedom. So, number 1, freedom is the absence of constraints and obstacles. On a big level, you can imagine that I mean this to include our bodies, our minds, and our spirits. So I think that's my number 1. Number 2, the ability to just be who we are meant to be. And that means, being able to determine your actions really freely, and it's a big deal. Number 3, the ability to say what you want. That's right. You get to say what you want clause, right? Number 4, the ability to choose and exert your rights and privileges. The do what we want clause. Number 5, the ability to think what you want. That's my religion clause. So you can have your faith belief. So you see how we've done the mind, the body, and now the spirit. Number 6, now we're moving to states. I call it the state of tolerance. The ability to be tolerant, the freedom for tolerance, benevolence, kindness. That's a freedom. Number 7, the state of peace and quiet. Often we talk about freedom and we want peace and quiet, and we mean sometimes freedom too. And then number 8, you're going to love this, the state of well-being. And that for me is the freedom from fear, worry, or problems. And so, that's a lot. And it's no wonder in this day and age that we might not grasp what a friend or a colleague or person we don't know or someone we see on the news is speaking about when they say freedom. Because it can mean a lot to different people. So friends, we are blessed here beyond measure to have so many ways to live and breathe the spirit of this word freedom. I know it means a lot to me, and actually this is probably going to be a 2-day post, so the next post is probably going to be about freedom too. So drop a line in the comments wherever you're listening to this on the ways you view the word freedom. I really would love to know, because, well, they're 19, so I'm just itching to see what your top 3 or 4 are. So if you like this meditation on the word freedom, yay, please like it, share it, and most of all, please go and subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can give this channel a spiffy name and create more content down the road you may like and can find, because it's easy to find because I gave it a name. And I feel like I'm getting the hang of this. It's day 23, I should, or really 24. And I appreciate all the messages and the words of encouragement and the warm feedback. And if you don't like something, I want to know that too, because I would like to make it better. And so it's all feedback, good and bad, and it helps me be better and do more. So bye for a little while, because I'll be back with part 2 for day 24. But yeah, I had to hurry up and do this now, and I'm going to riff a little bit more personally on the topic of freedom in our next edition of the Wise Woman Wisdom Journey. Until then, stay awesome, and I'll see you soon. Thanks so much, you guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for dropping in. I really, really, really do appreciate it. And take care now. Thank you. Bye-bye.